Hey guys, welcome to another video streaming of Siegeman Productions gaming site. So, today we'll be watching another gaming video of me and my friend and I, Josiah, my back in where in my school days. It's a game that it's a really old game, and it's not really that old because we played it back in student days. So, I'm red and he's white. And to make it harder, we're separated, and yeah, we're both separated, and we're surrounded by monsters. We're surrounded by Terran, Protoss, a Zerg, and a Zerg. I'm surrounded by a Zerg and a Zerg, and he's surrounded by a Terran and a Terran, and there's two Protoss. I don't know why, but that's really odd. So, well, you want to watch, you might want to watch, well, I'll go back and forth to Josiah the Awesome, which is white, and to Kazar, which is red to me. But mostly you want to watch, we'll go back and forth between what these guys build and what each individual is. But you might want to watch what I build and what, the rest of them build. So we shall start. Go faster for 8. So watch, pause. Let's pause here. See, you want to see how your count is, your mineral count. When you're Protoss, you only get 9 probes. So once you get your 7th probe, see 7th, you should be, from what I could see, you should be able to make your next pylon in the next 100 minerals. Yes, and right there, you make a probe, and Josiah the Awesome has just possibly beat me to making a gateway at the same time. So I don't know how, but he probably got 6 probes and a pylon by then. So yeah, so far nothing wrong happening. Build my gateway. He builds his gateway. They build a barracks. They build a gateway. These guys build 2 gateways. And I start making a zealot, just in case zealot zerglings start attacking and such. That's the best way to defend yourself. You make a zealot immediately. You make as many zealots as you can, and it isn't bad to make too many zealots. It may cost a lot of your supply or whatever it is you have, psi, but it's always good. Then you make cannons to defend yourself in the entrance. Build a forge at the same time to build the cannons. And start building a cybernetics core, and we'll go. And I message him saying, "You good?" He's good, but he builds 2. Now the biggest mistake you can make is building 2 assimilators in one turn. You want to be able to begin. You want to build 1 assimilator and have 3 maybe 4 probes, SCVs, or whatever you have producing out of 1 assimilator. Try not to build 2 assimilators in the very beginning, because that's a waste of resources, and you could be building a second gateway or a second cybernetics core in the next forge. But see, I only build 1, and you have to have. And next, I'll show you. Let me keep going. See how many probes I have. Build as many probes to fill. In Starcraft Broodwar, 3 probes per mineral line. So 1, 2, 3 should go here, and then 1, 2, 3 should go here, maybe 4 in here. And this is just big game hunters. This is like, big game, like all the minerals are too extreme, right? So here we go. Oh, and we see this team attack. And I don't know how he's gonna get annihilated. What's gonna happen to him? Oh, he got annihilated. Oh, looks like so you want to build dragoon. Oh, see, I build dragoons, and when your dragoons get blinded, you want to destroy them, because their line of range would be just like right here, right there. Now let's continue. See, siege tanks. Siege tanks are the best bet against any type of unit. any type of unit. Because if you look closely, there. Oh wait, he's not in siege mode. See, 70 damage, and if you upgrade it to 3 times in the armory, it's triple the plus 15 to 70 already. That's superior. And if you build 4, it can destroy at least 3 dragoons, and it's air effect damage too. Let's continue. Go faster up, and I go destroying this team with my dragoons and zealots. Slow it down a bit. And he destroys me, but I destroy him back. And once you have a free place close by you, you want to take control of it as fast as you can because minerals are really important. Without minerals, you cannot supply yourself. See, I have so much minerals, so what I'm trying to do is expand. But this spot in the center right here, top center in Big Game Hunters, is to be the worst spot to be in because you can't get any mineral lines because your mineral supply line is right dead in the center. So once you defeat any opponents that are right here or right here, you want to be able to get it as quick as you can. So I try to build a nexus, but still ignoring. And my friend Josiah, he builds some sort of army. It's pretty weird. You want to try and get the team that destroys you the most. And one more thing. When you're making your second base, you want your second base to have defenses and to have you want your second base to have all the pylons because you don't have a lot of space for all your pylons, and that's the best way. Oh, I think I remembered that I was versing Josiah, so I think this is a map that I was versing. But see, he builds, and he's doing the noobish way of playing game of Starcraft. No offense, Josiah, if you see this, don't get mad at me, but you're playing by the noobish way, which is building carriers. Carriers are the noobish way because in the game they're the most expensive. They're the most expensive units of all, and they're the most powerful. And because the reason why is because they have these interceptors and they have 8 of them, and they blah 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 blah, blah destroy the whole screen, and you can't see and you can't attack, and so on and so forth. So the counterattack to that is Corsairs or any anti-air unit, or the best bet is to lock them down with ghosts. So let's continue. And your second base should have the same amount of units or probes are mining for you. I think I just see my dragoons are really powerful. They're all to the max level. I think I remember. Now if you're playing a teammate that here's the part where you can see him. Here's the part. I can see him. This is where his base is. So he doesn't know that I see him. He just doesn't know that I see him. So I destroy Marsara. I didn't know that Brown was trying to destroy. See, this is the part where I was versing Josiah here, and best bet is if you're versing a player who's noob tubing, sorry Josiah again, who's noob tubing with carriers, your best bet is to be Protoss and to mind control opponents. Now watch closely here. Watch closely. There's all these units that they're trying to destroy me. I tried for a counter attack. It didn't work. You see that? See that? I controlled the Zerg drone, and of course I had an arbiter, which makes your units invisible. That includes any units, all your units invisible, any of your units invisible. But here I created a hatchery, and he doesn't know that I mind controlled the Zerg, so he doesn't know that, but he will be finding that out soon. And then he just cannons destroys and stuff like that. So I build more Spire, Lair, Overlord. You wanna when you this happens, you just wanna keep when you're Zerg, you wanna create 4 lairs, hatcheries, hives, and such, because you get 3 of each, 3 equal, and your max amount of units is 12 in the screen. So 12, 3 times 4 is 12, and you get 12. And you want to build spires to improve, and then upgrade the greater spire to get the ultimate upgrade. And you want to max out with your stuff. You want to max out your potential. And I destroyed this guy. I see him. He's clobbered me. He's cornered me, and I have nowhere to go. But he doesn't know that I have a Zerg army right here. Oh my goodness. He doesn't know that. So he tries to attack me from there. With all his units well, here, see here. See, he hasn't maxed out. You want to be careful here. You want to look. He has +2. I have +3. So if you were to attack a monster that was a higher level or higher ranking than you, would you do it? Of course not. So let's see what happens here. Or would you? Here's a better question: would you attack an army of force that has maximum of 200 forces, of 200 of each forces? And I message him: do you see something strange? He goes, no. What are you talking about? Well, I don't see anything strange or weird, something happening. So he attacks me from behind, and I didn't notice. But then until I saw that he started destroying my stuff, and then he was like, "Whoa, what the freak is this?" And I just started destroying him, and he was like, "Whoa, where are the invisible units?" Oh no! He destroyed me. I destroyed him, and happily ever after. And he was like, "What the heck is this?" Like when we were playing, he was like, "Why? How did you get Zerg units?" I was like, "It's so scary." He's like, "Whoa, Zerg units. They're like all over the place." And I just annihilated him with like Zerg units and Protoss units all in one turn. He didn't know, but he didn't GG. He wanted to take the last stance of defeat like a man. And so he got defeated like a true warrior, and that was the end of the replay. Hope you enjoyed the replay. Now you know now that you've learned something really valuable in gameplay. Look at the score. Big difference. Took me an hour just to defeat this noob. But it was worth the while noob tubing. So hopefully you learned something new and gained some knowledge in the game of Starcraft. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.